upcoming new moon in Sagittarius marks the last lunar cycle of 2023. If you're excited to work with the expansive energy of this new moon, same. Hi, I'm Megan, modern astrologer, witch, dog mom, here to help you level up your life with the new and full moons. So please subscribe and let's get straight into the video. This upcoming new moon in the sign of Sagittarius is going to be on Tuesday, December 12th at 6:32 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You'll feel the energy of this new moon around 72 hours on either side of it. However, wait for that time to start manifesting, as the period before is known as the dark moon, where the moon is dark and it's more of a period of reflection than bringing anything actually in. So new moons in Sagittarius, what does that even mean? The new moon is the beginning of the 28 to 29 day lunar cycle. With new moons, the sky is dark and it is a reflective, introspective time where we plant the seeds for the next month. New moons are a wonderful time to manifest, to figure out what we're going to work on for that next month or so. Every new moon occurs with the sun and moon conjunct in a certain zodiac sign, and that zodiac sign adds flavor to that new moon. So a new beginning that is flavored by whatever sign it's in. In this case, it is in the mutable fire sign of Sagittarius. Let's break down the energy of Sagittarius. Sagittarius is represented by the bow and arrow and is associated with the archetype of the traveler and the wanderer, the centaur. While Sagittarius has that fire sign, fiery energy, it's also a mutable sign. Mutable signs are the last sign in their season and act as a transition into the next one. They tend to be more adaptable, more open to new ideas, and more flexible. The term I very much associate with Sagittarius energy is the idea of wanderlust. Sagittarius, the scholar, is looking to travel and expand their knowledge. Sagittarius is a very expansive and lucky sign. If you know any Sagittariuses, they might seem like they have a lot going for them in life. They might not actually, but outwardly, they are the people that appear that they have so much going on. That doesn't mean their lives are perfect, they just seem perfect outwardly. Sagittarius is ruled by Jupiter, the planet of luck and expansion. Sagittarius is very much a hype man energy. They're down to travel, they're down to go explore, do whatever. They are looking to expand their already vast knowledge while they're doing it. Generally, full moons are a better time for shadow work. However, it's always a good idea to highlight the shadows of whatever zodiac sign we're in, just so that we can be aware if we're in their highest or lower energies. Shadows being the lower energies of signs. So some shadows of Sagittarius is that they can be a little bit of a know-it-all, judgmental energy. On the low side, Sagittarius might find themselves closing off from new opinions or things that they don't see necessarily as fact. So make note of that this new moon and see if there's any areas that you could maybe open yourself to new information. Or maybe you're just right, you know? That is one of the high points of Sagittarius, that they are on their ish. They know a lot of stuff. Because they've done that work, they've traveled, they've gone to school. Sagittarius rules the 9th house of higher education, spirituality, philosophy, and travel. So this new moon, check to see what's in your 9th house and see how you're aligning with the higher or lower vibration of that sign. Let's talk about some rituals for this new moon in Sagittarius. And these rituals or activities can be done a few days on either side of the new moon. Again, just wait until that 6:32 p.m. time until you're starting to manifest, but you can still plan things before that time. So the first ritual for this new moon is to plan your travel for 2024. As Sagittarius is that wanderer sign that rules the house of travel, this is the perfect energy to set yourself up for a fun year of travel and exploration. Maybe make a vision board page about some travels, bookmark some hotels and stuff you'd like to stay in. Prepare that aspirational best case travel list for 2024. You might be surprised how some of those trips and events almost fall into place very easily if you work with this wonderful Sagittarius energy. Another ritual for this new moon is to give something vacation or travel related a bit of a spruce up. So refresh your suitcase if you have a camper or tent. Whatever it is that you associate in your life with travel, maybe your car, give that a bit of a glow up and refresh so that you're starting the year on a high, clean, and aligned note. Another ritual for this new moon in Sagittarius is to do something, make a little edit to one of your routines that takes you out of your comfort zone. One of the themes for this new moon is expansion and therefore our fears that are stopping us from expanding. So maybe there's a part in your routine that you've really been interested in switching up, but you're not doing so out of fear or maybe fear of discomfort. Is there one singular coffee shop that you always go to and order the same exact thing? Maybe try going somewhere on the other side of town. However you can apply that to your normal routines. Maybe you want to start working out earlier or doing a different workout class. Whatever it may be, find an area of your life where you're limiting yourself by discomfort or fear and just make a little bit of an edit to it. It doesn't have to be a big thing. Like you can still get that same coffee order just at a different coffee shop, but in switching up these routines, we open ourselves up to new energy. And I don't know about you, but I'm always looking to bring in new energy, especially around the new year. Another ritual for this Sagittarius new moon is to update your vision board. This is the perfect new moon as it is right before 2024, which is just around the corner, which is kind of crazy to think about. Refresh your vision board and really focus and redefine your goals. You can be super old school and cut up old magazines, or you can use a program like Canva, which is what I like to do for a digital vision board that you can change frequently. This is how I like to format my vision board. So it's got a smaller vision board that I prepared on Canva here, just some random images, and then like tasks and goals up here. I found that combining words with the pictures has been very effective, and I've actually smashed most of the goals on here. So if you're looking for a little bit of vision board inspo, I really do enjoy having the half cork board and half whiteboard, so you can write on half and then pin things to the other half. Let's talk about some practical tips to help you manifest and goal set with this new moon. First off, I want you to take a look at all the goals that you're working to achieve and see if you can apply that Sagittarius expansive big picture energy to them. Is there a way that you can upgrade your goals into something that you don't even think is possible? Sagittarius is a very optimistic energy that invites us to think, what's the best that can happen? So if one of your goals is to like get 10,000 subscribers on YouTube, could you maybe up that to 100,000? Is there a way that you can rewrite your goals so that they're envisioning the best case? Even if you set what you think is an unachievable goal and you get close to it, you're still close to it, right? It's shoot for the moon, you still land among the stars kind of philosophy. So this new moon, try not to limit yourself with what you think is quote unquote possible or not possible. Another tip for manifesting this new moon, especially if your manifestations have not been as successful as you would like them to be, is to get really, really crystal clear on how you would feel when you achieve the goal. This is a great visualization exercise for any goal, but sit and meditate and envision the whole scenario, how it's going to go down when you achieve that goal. How's it going to feel when someone hands you the keys to your dream home? How it's going to feel calling your mom and telling her you got that job? The more detail, the more visualization that you put into the situation as if it's already happened, the more likely it is it's going to happen. And the more clear you can be with what you want to achieve with the outcome, obviously the more likely it's going to happen. It's all about how we put our energy in our focus. And if we're spending our time focusing on fears and things that maybe won't go right, that's probably going to happen. Disclaimer, I don't buy into any of the like toxic positivity, everything's happy kind of vibes. But if you're finding yourself focusing too much on the negative aspects or failures that might stem from your goals, it's just a waste of energy. Deal with problems as they happen, don't create them for yourself. Another helpful exercise for manifesting with this new moon is to write down a list of small steps that it would take for you to get to your goal. And I'm talking like minutia of the goal. Try to write 50 to 100. So going with the YouTube channel example, if your goal is to start and grow a YouTube channel, some of your small steps can be figure out a channel name, create a profile picture, order a camera, things that are very, very small steps, but still move you forward towards the goal. And there might be some that you can knock out right then. So every step that you take is a step closer. Another manifestation tip is to get crystal clear on the version of yourself that already has the things that you want. Does this version of yourself get up at 6 a.m. and go to yoga? Does she eat vegan? Is she super stylish and always has her fit, lashes done, etc.? Whoever that is, envision them in your mind and then take steps to become them. It's really not that hard. Realistically, the high self version of you probably isn't lounging around in sweatpants looking sloppy all day. So maybe start there. I'm saying this as a Libra, but you can extend that to personality, habits, whatever. This is also a good journaling exercise, is to take a few sheets of paper and write down how you envision that highest, best version of yourself. And no, none of us is perfect. In all my years of living, I have never had a perfect day where I got up at 5 a.m., went to yoga, no screens, didn't watch TV, ate healthy meals, didn't scroll. That is just, frankly, impossible. But if we get really clear on the habits that our best self has, then it's a lot easier to actually do them or then notice when we're not doing them. Another thing to take note of when you're working on manifesting and writing your goals is to where you feel and experience fear in your body. So if you think about that big, lofty goal, retiring early, getting $1 million, whatever, do you experience it as your throat kind of choking and you can't get your words out? Do you get butterflies in your stomach? Do you maybe start to feel a little lightheaded? And see if you can do a meditation to help align whatever associated chakra. So depending on what area of your body that is in, just look up like throat opening meditation, heart opening meditation, whatever, there's a million on YouTube. Find wherever that fear is living and see if you can release it. Because when we release that fear, we can take these leaps of faith that Sagittarius and Jupiter energy encourage us to do so. I hope you enjoyed this manifestation guide for the upcoming new moon in Sagittarius. Some themes around this new moon are going to be leaps of faith, where is fear holding us back, and setting our intentions for 2024. Let me know in the comments below your Sagittarius placement. I personally am a Sagittarius rising, love Sagittarius energy. It's a very, very happy-go-lucky, optimistic, not too serious, which is very nice before Capricorn season starts type of energy. So this should be a fun, pleasant, and aspirational new moon for us all. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.